Before you start watching this video, make sure watch the short Gruff before watching this because there's a slight chance I will ruin everything because I want to really talk about this short because it's sort of one of the best shorts of the year. That's how good it is. In fact, I'm not surprised if the creator of Julian, who made this short called Gruff, not yet get called by Netflix or Amazon Prime or Apple Plus to actually buy this short and making a animated movie. Is that good? In fact, you have to compare one to this a different movie or different project. Had to be kind of like the movie Up. Remember the first 10 minutes of that movie? That how strong and good, so good. People complained the movie wasn't good enough the first 10 minutes. Could never lit up the hype. And that comparison is Gruff because Gruff is exactly the same thing. The first 10 minutes, you just, whoa. That's the best way to describe it. In fact, even the people who comment down below of the short say this is the greatest thing they have ever seen. People are tearing, bawling, just giving their emotions of this short because it's that amazing. Before I actually get started, my name is Retro. I like to talk about animation, not just animation, do reviews, first impressions, cartoon theories, and sometimes, if I have some spare time, cartoon breaking news. Of course, we would like this going. I really appreciate if people like, comment, and subscribe. One of those things really help my channel because it's sort of obvious. I have around 800 some subscribers. Even little things does help to promote my channel even bigger and better. Before anything else, thank you if you do. If you don't, that's cool. Let's now get started of the review. Now, Gruff is sort of a surprise because I wasn't really expecting it. I semi heard of it, but I wasn't really into it. I sort of okay, I get to it. If it's sort of hype, I will watch it. When it actually dropped and I started watching it, I was blown away because this short feels something like Pixar or Disney sort of tried to tell a really honest story. In fact, people complain that Pixar films are very manipulated, trying to manipulate you to feel something, but not understanding that emotion. That is sort of the complaint of Pixar. But this one feels original Pixar. It feels it's trying to be honest. And I think that honesty does actually translate so well to in animation, in other words, because it's all about this old man who watching television and her granddaughter trying to have fun with her, trying to talk to him. It's just all quiet. He doesn't react as she wanted, and she's sort of confused till her mother came in and took her away to leave her grandpa alone. And this is the part it just grabs you. The mother tell you a story about this agent that she trying to give some praise of his own father. That'd be her own father who telling the story to her own daughter to understand how he is. That's how he is because we really don't have a straight answer. Some people just don't talk a lot. And you think that she is ignoring him. That's what the whole point of the short, that she trying to wow him. She is an agent. She is this amazing person. And keep one up in her house to have that sort of appraiser of her own father. But the more she keep trying, the more she's actually running away from the quiet. And sometimes people don't say things, say so much more just being quiet, like hold your hand or not saying there, but just being there. And that itself really says a lot about the short. They show it because something happened to the grandfather that did have cancer. At least that's how you choose to interpret it, because they never really answer what the grandfather really had. He sort of actually had something. He went to the hospital. When she actually came back, started being ancient, trying to impress his own grandfather, she realized he always was there, but the only difference is he just couldn't say it. But it's not like a bad thing because the old man said so much, just holding her hand, being around her, all the best moments of her life. He was there, didn't say anything, but yet that says so much of the character of this old man. Because at the very end, he passed away. And when he passed away, when you realize he was there, he actually truly cared about her own daughter, and realizing being this action super spy was sort of pointless to her. Because at the very end, she became a super spy just to give a sort of appraisal of his own father, and she doesn't realize he always did. And it's because she sort of was her own words running away from the quiet instead of actually understanding the quiet, understanding the moments of peace. And that's sort of kind of mind blowing. Also, it's more mind blowing. That's how the mom told this as sort of like a secret anxious spy to sort of understand the little one, her daughter, why his father is quiet. When she finally explained it, when the time was right, he passed away, the grandfather. And you just see the mom kind of quiet, sad, using her black clothes, and sort of remembering all the times with her father, all the quiet times he was there, and it just hits hard. I mean, I watched this about 3 times, 3 different days, 3 different times. It's because I'm just was curious. It was sort of manipulated, or it's just so well executed. In a way, it was really well executed. Every single time I watched this short, I was blown away. I was trying not to cry. I mean, this time I would not cry. This time I am taking this serious, and yet I still cried because it hits home so much because it's so relatable, so understanding. It feels influence so much understanding of that moment, that sort of parent and a daughter or son kind of relationship. They don't say anything, but that moment they're there says a lot. And that's just sort of amazing how you do that in animation. But some of you, wait. Animation is animation. It's drawings. If you don't know, animation is a very kind of fluid definition because animation goes to different specific genres. In fact, just a definition is basically a shape or form or an image giving an illusion of movement or being alive. In other words, it falls into the category puppet, claymation, comic books, or any other just sort of a drawing or a rock or something that gives a sort of aliveness, sort of movement. You believe this thing is alive. In fact, one of the greatest Looney Tunes shorts focus on a circle and a square and a stick, and that short just gives so emotion of that short. You understand the characters, how they feel, how they move, even not saying that much. That's the reason why people remember that specific Looney Tunes short, because it's just so emotionally given to you. Even they just move left and right, up and down. They know how to give emotion. They knew how to use the light. They knew how to put the camera in the right places to give an illusion of emotion. And this Gruff does the same thing, but the only difference is they use puppets, paper mache, sound effects, lighting, and a camera, but done so well. I mean, wow. I mean, I never thought I would cry watching a paper mache puppets. Imagine that. A grown-ass man crying a paper mache puppets, but it's done so well. So amazing. This is Oscar-worthy type of short. The only disappointing that he showed it on YouTube, that basically eliminated him from being the indie scene, specifically sort of festivals of filming and shorts that usually helps a lot this type of directors to actually sell his product to be more well known. When he showed it on YouTube, they automatically eliminated him to be in the indie circuit. But there are some indies will allow this. If you show it on YouTube, that's fine. But once more, but at the very end, it does cut half of his potential because of that. But I love it. The director did say he was sort of kind of wanted to sell it, but he realized I don't need to sell it. People giving money for this project is their vision. I mean, it's my vision. They pay for it. I will actually give it to you for free. In fact, even admitted he was super tempted to put this on a sort of pay block sort of channel, just for his own channel, so you pay, you can watch it. But at the very end, he decided to just show it on YouTube. It's a very risky move because people invest so much money on this short, you don't know will be successful or even be popular, even that. But yet, this short is close to 2 million views of this recording, and it looks like getting bigger over time. In fact, even the channel that Joni is in has a very high subscriber number, so that helps too. In fact, if you want to help indie animators, just put a like, comment, and subscribe. Or just a comment or a like. That's all you need to do and watch the whole video if you like it, if you want to help. That's what you do so much better. The more you keep talking and the more you keep tweeting about it and actually sharing this video, the more people will know this exists. To understand Hollywood, to say, we are tired of your BS. We don't want sequels. We want this. Show what people love this type of stuff. Show people in the animated community, to show Hollywood we love this type of projects. The more you keep talking about it, the more you watch it, the more Hollywood will notice and pick it up and make it a movie. 90% sure they probably ruin it because politics, but besides that, you still have a chance because it's sort of an indie animation. Animation has its own territory, but usually they don't touch it because they know it takes twice or even 3 times as long than live action. But because it's a puppet, you can have more better chance to be true to the original short if they pick it up. But even that, this project is totally worth watching. Just takes 10 minutes. In fact, if you've seen the short, tell me down below. Are you one of the people who just cried? You actually one of the people who type down below and say how much they love this, how much I hope they got picked up for a movie or a streaming service to promote it even more. In fact, he was tempted to do that, the creator. But besides that, that's all I can say. I just really need to talk about it. It's just so good. It also trying to help other indies, just to other indie projects, just to them to be noticed. But be fair, this creator doesn't need help because he's so well known. But it's one of the things I like to put in my 2 cents in the bowl. But besides that, how you think about the show? Do you see? Do you know about it exists? Tell me down below. Let me know. I got nothing else to say. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.